This is the future.
Today is March 27, 2025. It is 4:28 a.m. I just finished edit whatever I recorded yesterday. I did one recording, but it was so long, I decided to make it two-part. But however, there are some stuff that I need to record regarding Gwyneth Paltrow and Megan. I didn't get a chance to record yesterday, but I need to know what's going on with this regarding Sentabale. It was in the middle of the day yesterday, and I saw some tweets making reference to that. And so I'm stopping everything else to see what's going on. I think I did a video already, maybe 2 or 3 years ago when I first started this channel, to look over some charities that Harry and Meghan are part of. And I think I went over Sentabale already. So to refresh our memory, let's look at what Sentabale is about and their trustees. Okay, what do we do? Okay, about us. Oh, let me move it. Shoot, I don't want the video to play. Oh, I could make a screenshot because I don't want YouTube to black it. About us, a comprehensive support for children and young people, including those living with HIV/AIDS, covering healthcare, critical life skills, education, advocacy, vocational training, and climate resilience in Lesotho and Botswana. Okay? And let's look at their trustees. Where did I see it? Home, involvement, team. Okay. Board of trustees. I'm not going to go over all of them. Everything on the website, just to give us a quick sneak peek of what they do. Okay, Board of Trustees, because I'm hearing a couple people step down. Okay, Dr. Sophie Shanduka, MBE chair. When did she get in? Because I remember when she was when they did the last polo match, I saw her. I had some very suspicious thing about her. I don't want to. Okay, maybe that will tell us. Sophie became, okay, so there's my answer here. Sophie became chair of Sentabale in July 2023. Previously, she served on the Sentabale board from 2009 to 2015. Sophie is a chair and co-founder of Nandi Life Sciences, a US-based biotechnology company focused on developing therapeutics for rare cancer and autoimmune diseases. Sophie has held senior corporate roles leading strategy, legal, and operation functions for complex, systematically important cooperation and technology. Okay, pause and finish with it. I want to get to the bottom of the problem. Okay, should I go on X or should I look on this website? Let's see if they say about us, home, news. Okay, so that's why. Latest news. That's what I want to know. I want to get it straight from the website itself. Okay, a message from our executive director. Let's see here. Okay, so anything else that I see on Twitter, if it's not close to this, it will not make sense to me. Okay, so this is where they explain their situation. At any point of significant change in our organization's journey, conflict can arise. We acknowledge this openly and with a spirit of reflection and forward momentum. We are deeply grateful for the service, time, and passion of our outgoing trustees. We also sadden that our co-founding patrons have made the decision to step down from their duties as patron. Can you imagine this? The two people who created it step down. Something must be very wrong. Okay, my mind is going to the UK. Something, they're probably trying to mess the thing up for him. They try with African parks, so now they're going after him over here. And then guess who's the suffering? The kids. The people they're trying to help. But I don't know. That's my first thought. Okay? Let's see here. We are also saddened that our co-founding patrons have made the decision to step down from their duties as patron for the foreseeable future. So which means they might return again depending on how things moving forward. Okay, their belief in our mission and early leadership helped shape the foundation of our work, and for that we remain thankful. They will always be the founders of Sentabale. Good governance is essential to the strength and credibility of any organization. We are committed to upholding the highest standards and look forward to working with our incoming trustees and our chair to ensure they remain a core part of our operation. So now that he stepped down, will he be playing polo to raise money for it? Because he will not know what they're gonna do with the money. Because he be raising a lot of money for Sentabale. That said, it is important to remember that the heart of our organization is and always has been the dedicated team on the ground in Lesotho and Botswana. They are the ones working daily with young people, delivering vital programs that support health, building economic resilience, and address the urgent challenges of climate change. Thanks to their commitment and the trust of our local partners, supporters, and donors, the work continues. We are, as ever, focused on providing children and young people across Southern Africa and the tools they need for a brighter future. Okay, so they didn't really explain what's going on. They're just telling us that they stepped down. Anything else? Let's see here. Latest news, annual report. Sentabale introduced the role of executive and strategical shifts, senior leadership. Let's see here. Okay, so that's back in 2024, last year. 9 December 2024, London, and an exciting shift as part of the organization's strategy to invest in the growth of a local-led organization. Sentabale is making the first move to place the most critical senior role in close proximity to its programs in Southern Africa. Sentabale was founded in 2006 by Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, and Prince Siyoso of Lesotho, deeply inspired by their mothers, Princess Diana and Queen Mama Hato, sorry if I pronounce it wrong, courageous women who use their platforms to raise awareness about difficult subjects and brought hope and help to vulnerable communities. Sentabale means forget-me-not. Okay. Co-founder patrons. Okay. They don't... You could go on their website and check. Let me go on Twitter and see what's going on. Okay. Where is the first tweet? There's this here. They didn't explain the situation. They just said they stepped down. Okay. Let's see here. Free Sentabale from Sophie. Okay. That's that woman, the board member who's the MBE woman. Okay. I still feel rubbish about what is happening to Sentabale. Sophie wasted $600,000 of African youth money on vanity project. Okay, I don't know anything about that, but let's see. Is it bigger? Nope, this is smaller. On March 26, the Duke of Sussex, 40, and Prince Siyoso, 58, announced the devastating decision to step down as patron of the charity, backing the trustee who also resigned over a fallout with chairwoman Dr. Sophie Shenduka. After trustees asked Shenduka to resign, she brought a lawsuit against the charity. What? Against the charity which support young people in Southern Africa. The charity commission based in the UK. Oh, fuck. Anything that's a connection with the UK, it's problematic. They don't want anything good for Harry. So I will not be surprised. In my humble opinion, the brother had something to do with that. Oh my God. Whatever it may be. After trustees asked Shenduka to resign, she brought a lawsuit against the charity which support young people in Southern Africa. The charity commission based in the UK confirmed they are investigating. A Sentabale source familiar with the situation tells people that Shenduka has placed significant legal and financial strain on Sentabale, according to the source. When Shenduka was appointed in July 2023, the organization was in stable financial standing, but that changed under her leadership. Like I was saying, Harry raised a lot of money. It's in millions. Oh, fuck. When the most recent fundraising deal collapsed in December 2024, internal discussion began about her stepping down by February. But before they spend money, I don't know how charity work, okay? I do not know the inner thing. Before anybody spend money on anything, shouldn't there be some sort of discussion where the board approve or disapprove? Okay, internal discussion began about her stepping down. By February, the board formally requested her resignation, but Shenduka allegedly refused. When trustees moved forward with a vote to remove her, she filed a legal challenge to block the process. She has some, I don't know. A key turning point reportedly came when tension arose between Shenduka and major founder of the Sentabale Polo Cup. The charity's flagship fundraising event, as a result of the breakdown in 2024 match, did not take place. Separately, Shenduka hired external consultant at a cost of over $600,000 to develop new fundraising strategy. What? She spent $600,000 to find new ways to raise money. What the hell? Why that much money spent just to find out how you're gonna raise more money? To develop new fundraising strategies and build relationship with potential donors, allegedly without securing board approval. What the hell? If this is true, where this information came from? Quote, the trustees felt that they couldn't in good conscience continue to place legal and financial strain on the charity by its proceeding in court and chose to resign, the source said. Yeah, they came to destroy it. It's been working fine. Someone must have said something to destroy it. If I was Harry and Precioso, create another one. Create another one. Leave that alone. Don't raise any more money. And then, you create another one. All the kids, all the people who have been working with Harry and Precioso already know their true mean for the charity. Just leave it alone. Create another one. What in the name? Okay, this is for something else. Let me focus on my list. Let's go to the next tweet. Let's just put allegedly, because this is from People magazine, so I don't know. I'm trying to understand. This is why I went straight to the, what do you call this? To their website. Okay, so this is from Sentabale. It's the incredible team on the ground, our staff and local partners who bring our mission to life every day, working alongside the children and young people we serve. While trustees are key for governance and regulation, and patrons, especially founders, are an honor to have, it's the people in the field who are advancing the work no matter what. They took it away from them. Okay, remember, Harry and Precioso, the two founders, they stepped down. So we don't know who's writing this in the background. So they're saying here it's the people on the ground who's running the show. Yes, the same way, like I've said regarding the park, African park, when there are so many employees on the ground who's doing things, if those people don't bring the whatever happened on the ground locally with the communities to the board of trustees, they will not know. This is something I believe I said. So what they do here, they're reversing that. So they're saying here, it's the people on the ground who's doing the work. Yes and no, but who's giving those people on the ground focus? It's the board of trustees. The people, Prince Harry and Precioso, who's managing the thing. Now, without Harry playing polo, raising money, and those companies who's donating to charity, they know Many of them are doing it because they know what Harry says is exactly where the money is gonna go. Now that Harry stepped down, who's gonna bring money over there? Okay, how they gonna raise money? The people who support Harry will not trust whoever's there anymore because Harry's not there to see how everything works. So Sentabale is done, I think. What in the name? They took it away from him. She refused to step down and taking $600,000 to find other ways to raise money. That money could have been doing something for the kids. Oh my God. Whew. Our commitment to supporting youth in Southern Africa with better health, stronger livelihood, and climate resilience remains as strong as ever. We shall see. The work continues because they deserve nothing less. That's nice word and everything, but we need money. How are you going to raise money when people have no trust? Oh my God. This is why the continent of Africa can never, I will not say never because there's some light being shed over there with their leaders. Who would have thought? This is one of the women that Harriet Tubman will leave behind. Let's see here. We stand with you, Dr. Sophie Chandura. Dr. Sophie Chandura's statement in full. I chose to join Sentabale first and foremost as a proud African who understand that in the spirit of, there's the word here, to whom much is given, much expected. Everything I do at Sentabale is in pursuit to integrity of the organization, its mission, and the young people we serve. My actions are guided. But I hope whatever money you're using, it's your money, but not the charity to defend yourself. My actions are guided by the principle of fairness and equitable treatment for all, regardless of social status or financial means. There are people in this world who behave as tough they are above the law and mistreat people and then play the victim card and use the very press they disdain to harm people who have a courage to challenge their conduct. But where did that come from? Where did that attitude come from? They brought you in. The thing was already there. Why? I don't know. I'm just saying. My humble opinion. I'm thinking they fell for some reason. Yes, all this sound all good. But the mission, the focus of Sentabale was already there. You just happened to come in. Oh my Lord. Discerning readers will ask themselves, why will the chair of the board report her own trustees to the Charity Commission? Why will the High Court of England and Wales accept her application to hear the matter at all if the case has no merit? Because the brother doesn't want Harry to do anything that's sustainable, that is working. So those people over there are at his mercy. This thing should go to international. Nothing. Even when they were doing the African Park, when I read that they hire a firm in the UK, I was like, oh my God. Nothing should be associated with the UK. Nothing. Oh my God. Okay, well, because beneath all the victim narrative and fiction that has been syndicated to press is the story of a woman who dared to blow the whistle about issues of poor governance, weak executive management, abuse of power, bullying, what? Bullying, harassment, misogyny, and the cover-up that ensue. I could be anyone. Where did that come from? Okay, I just happen to be an educated woman who understands that the law will guide and protect me. I will say nothing further. But you already pretty much crumbled the foundation of Sentabale. Just this nonsense I just read. When the charity was already there, working fine, there was no problem. What in the name? I just happen to be an educated woman who understands that the law will guide and protect me. I will say nothing further on this matter at this time. I have one job. I must focus on fundraising for the very important work of the young people who inspire the incredible team at Sentabale who make sacrifices daily at the time when geopolitics is severely impacted funding for development work in Africa. Wait a second. Wait. Am I missing something here? Sentabale is not a government. Sentabale is an organization that two people, I will assume, I don't know how Prince Yoso is over there. I will assume private citizen in some shape because he's not a king. I think the brother is the king. So two private citizens who are very high in society because both of them are prince, they decided to create this charity because of what government of Africa or those respective countries, Botswana and I forgot the other country. Okay, they decided to fill in something that the government of those countries were not doing. So that has nothing to do with Africa as a government. It has to do as a entity within the country, within the continent of Africa, to help those young people because they were neglected. From my understanding of things, like in South Africa, where you have people who's deliberately injecting the AIDS virus into the bloodstream of those black Africans. So there's Heavy who felt like these young people who were born with the AIDS, HIV AIDS, and want to give them something meaningful to do while they are living. So am I missing something? Am I missing something with her statement here? This does not make sense to me. Funding for development work in Africa. This should not, if she is working for Sentabale, Africa as a whole should not be her concern. Her concern should be Sentabale. That alone does not make sense to me. Sentabale did not want to take the burden of the continent of Africa and try to solve the continent problem. It was just this aspect of young people who have HIV/AIDS. Okay, so that's that with her statement. For me, this is not a vanity project from which I can resign when I am called to account. I am an African who has had the privilege of a world-class education and career. I will not be intimidated. I must stand for something. I mean, you could create your own. I stand for those other women who do not have the ways and means. Where did that come from? Where did that come from? I am indebted to those who have stood by me and pick up my urgent call for help. Okay, for help so that we can continue the mission at Sentabale. I will continue to faithfully perform my role as chair of the board, and I look forward to the opportunity to work with others who are interested in issue of health, wealth, and climate resilience for young people in Africa. The goal was, what was the mission? Sentabale, Botswana and Sentabale, what was it? About us, what we do. Okay, Lesotho and Botswana. Our work in Lesotho and Botswana. That's it. These were the focus. That was the original thing of Sentabale. But why is she mentioning Africa as a whole? Where's the damn thing? Okay. Why is she saying young people in Africa? Yes, Botswana and Lesotho are in Africa. Yes, the continent itself. But it's not the whole thing. Okay, I'm missing something here. Enlighten me, please. Enlighten me. Okay, you stand with anyone that against Harry. That's what I think too. You will stand with Taliban. Okay, I don't know about that. I don't want to say this. Okay, you don't count. Okay, I don't know. I hope you can match the donation. Okay, look at the kind of people standing with you. Idiots that bully babies. I hope the princes have parted ways with you. Okay, what is that? Okay, when did Harry or Meghan say it was Lily? Okay. You could pause and read this. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, you could pause and read this. What the? Okay. All right, this woman is working for KP. That's what I'm thinking too. Supporter of Willie League, we see you. As much I would love to continue to support this charity, I will not as long as this woman is part of it. She came to destroy, and she is a mole. Yeah, why not start and run her own charity? Thank you. I didn't even see this comment. That's what I said. Why didn't she start her own? You are a Kensington Palace groupie. It's clear to everyone who is behind this. It's William the tyrant, and things will not end the way you think. This Kensington Palace plant will eventually get the boot. Okay? No, we don't. This woman joined Sentabale 2 years ago, but for 20 years, the board and the founding princes have kept the charity going, raising millions yearly for these kids. This woman is here to destroy this amazing charity, and it's the kids who will suffer. Many will die. Yeah. What is that now? Stand with someone who allegedly trying to destroy a children's charity. You do not care about Black African children struggling with HIV/AIDS. You are more focused on destroying the founder. £600,000 to private consultant on fundraising. That raised my concern as well. Canceling a main polo event. Remember with the when William was taking picture with that newspaper that no longer in circulation, and I was like, all he need to do is just do one polo match and raise a couple millions that will probably serve that whatever that charity was doing stand for maybe 2 years. And now they cancel a polo match, and then this woman spent $6,000, pound, £600,000 for private consultant. What in the name? I think that's the thing I read from, I read that already. Okay, I'm already 30 minutes here. This you just highlighting the fact that Harry and Meghan haters cheering this on makes it look even more like attempt to destroy Sentabale from within. I think that's what it is. Okay, looking forward to result of Charity Commission investigation of Dr. Sophie Shandoka. This is insane. Okay, you could pause and read this. I think it's the same thing. What in the name? Shut up, you moron. Until the story broke, you had no idea who this woman was. Yours is just a hate account toward the Sussexes. Okay, you are. Okay, let's see. There's another tweet that I have. This is ridiculous. Okay, interesting. No, she's something else. No woman in her right mind will stand by a man for a photo while his wife is also present. She thought too highly of herself then, and obviously still does. She stayed, there's the zip here, when Meghan was being abused by the media for that photo. Okay, what was that? Sentabale, 2008, Shandura was appointed a board trustee. Sentabale, forget-me-nots. Also, okay, I read all of that before, someplace else. Okay, so this is, this one is more recent. In 2025, Prince Harry and Prince Yoso resigned as patron of the charity Sentabale following Shandoka, I hope I pronounce her name right, on refusal to resign as chair. This came after the resignation of all other trustees for the same reason. Yeah, all the people who's there for the right reason left because she took it over. Shanduka sued the charity and reported to the Charity Commission, stating that she had blown the whistle about poor governance, weak executive management, abuse of power, bullying, harassment, misogyny, misogynoir, and the cover-up that ensure. Where did that come from? Chair of the board, trustee Sentabale. There's all of that. You could read. What in the name? Volunteering. So why all now? Just read this last two paragraphs. That pretty much explain focus of Sentabale. This is about Harry. This is about Prince Yoso, the founders. What in the name? Okay, that is Dr. Sophie Shanduka, appointed chairwoman of Sentabale, Megan simply requested her to move. As you can see in the photo, she pointed down here, it was for a reason. The women in the back are centered. No woman in her right mind will separate a woman from standing next to her husband. What in the name? What in the name? Megan knows how to play that game. She's educated too, and she's also street smart. She knows what's going on, and she knows the situation her husband is in. What in the name? What in the name? This is sick. Alright, so that's one of the tweets. I have one more after that one that I'm about to share with you. And thanks to those who tagged me on some of these. Okay, I finally highly suspect the entry on the left was on Sophie Shanduka MBE Wikipedia page earlier today, but has since been removed this afternoon, and the entry on the left was added. There's a slickness to this that had a very suspicious whiff about this whole Sentabale debacle. Okay, let's see here. What? The squad or something. Okay, from Sophie Shanduka's Wikipedia, 26 March, which was yesterday. Remove earlier, so that part to the left, added today, that's to the right. Let's see here. Since qualification, so I'm reading what was there before, okay, before they remove it. Since qualification, Shanduka has worked on a number of high-profile transactions, including the attempt hostile takeover of the London Stock Exchange Group by the Mercury Group, the acquisition of the body shop by L'Oreal, Nike, Inc. And okay, so there's all of that. So she underlined this part. Work on a numerous high-profile transaction, including the attempt hostile takeover. Okay, so that part. Let's see, vulnerable children, Lesotho. Okay, this was added today. In 2025, Prince Harry and Prince Yoso resigned as patron of the charity Sentabale following Shanduka's own refusal to resign as chair. This came after the resignation of all other trustees for the same reason. Shanduka sued the charity, reported it to the Charity Commission, stating that she has blown the whistle about poor governance. Okay, so they removed that. Hostile takeover. So that was removed, and then they put all of that. Like some of the squaddies says, you know, karma will come her way. Okay, that's gone too. A hostile takeover expert is an attempt, a hostile takeover of Sentabale. I hope the founders sees it for what it is. I already said that. I didn't even read that part. I was like, she took it over. And I was like, why didn't she create her own? Or Harry and Prince Yoso could just create another one. This is freaking ridiculous. Okay, expert. Okay, that is gone too. A hostile takeover expert is attempting a hostile takeover of Sentabale. I hope the founder sees it for what it is. She then stepped down when asked, went to court so she can stay, shaking my head. Sophie Shandua, lawyer from that here, career and award since qualification. Shanduka has worked on a number of high-profile transactions, including the attempt hostile takeover of London. So that, my God. In other words, she is hiding the fact that she is a corporate raider, vulture that encourages the takeover of successful organization by unscrupulous people. I just cannot believe what has happened. I had unfollowed Sentabale and put it aside for now. Okay, so basically Charles and Willie Leak infiltrate Sentabale with a corporate raider. What a horrible person. I'm trying so hard not to pick a side yet because this seems like such a serious situation. But the more, what is the problem? Remember, the focus is to help kids with HIV/AIDS and help them become a productive citizen. Give them medicine. There's all of that. Go to some of my old videos, maybe one that I highlight Sentabale. That was the focus. So why all of this now? Okay? They had a mission. There was a reason why it started. So why all of this all of a sudden? First, it was how she wanted to shift Sentabale's focus to climate change. Oh, did she? Well, I'm all for trying to. Alright, others may not want to speak on this moment, but I think everything was clear the moment the whole board, the trustee, and founders collectively resigned. Some people don't seem to understand just how extraordinary such an action is. Her behavior shows this is a hostile takeover. Yeah. Thanks. It's even worse when you look at who she has at the Sentabale Summit October. Founded a biotech company that specializes in cancer and other immune diseases. I mean, all this is good, but the focus is AIDS. HIV AIDS. Want investors in Sentabale? How do they earn from what? I don't know. Thanks for putting the left column up. There it is black and white. She is going for a hostile takeover. That's why she removed it. I think we already know William is the one behind this. But it's very sad. It's very sad to see a black woman who's doing that. But if William thinks he will get away with this, he has underestimated the public outrage. I mean, this guy don't know how to stop. This is what I mean. They do not know how to stop. Harry and Meghan are avoiding them, and they see how, especially Meghan now with As Ever, what's the other one? With Love Meghan, and the thing that happened, okay, that's another key thing here. With allegedly, I always say allegedly, with what happened with Netflix, where allegedly it was said that the palace offer Netflix money, or not money, I think their documents, documentaries, their videos, or give them the right to that, to play it. They give them a whole bunch to not support Meghan's work, but they refuse to do that. So if this comes to court, that could be I don't know, depend how they're gonna connect everything. If this with what happened with Sentabale, how they connected, that could be evidence, or maybe what do they call, not evidence, witness of possible thing that might happen. I don't know. My God, this looked like a cover up something. Maybe in a couple of days, a Bob Wentz will take over the charity and will ignore it in a couple of years because it is not fun anymore when rich people doesn't want to fund it and those poor black kids doesn't want to take photo op with him. Yeah, that could be that. I mean, he has no shame though. I mean, I could see him do that because everything that is well established, it's working, it's flourished. That's when he wants to come in. But to start something from ground up, he doesn't know how to manage it. What is it? The Commonwealth, the game. Okay? Nobody wants to host it, but yet he wants Invictus. I mean, Harry and Meghan, they are... It's very sad, the situation that they are in, and it's not something they asked for. They're just minding their own business. But it's to see how jealousy, envy, and all of this play into all of that. It's very sad. All right, let's leave that alone. You see what's on the screen? Pause and read. All right, this is my last one. Her argument does not make sense to me. Okay, this is the whole thing with Sentabale. It's fishy as hell. It's all reads like a smear campaign. Those of us who have been on these streets long enough know it, okay? Know it when we see it. Give it a few weeks to cook. That lady will be exposed, okay? Her choice of word and her statements sound like the top. That's what I said. Okay, when I put this, I don't know if somebody tagged me on that or send it to me. I only read maybe the caption. Okay, one of the thing for me when I share tweets with you, I will read the caption, see if it's something that is worth sharing. And I don't go too deep into it because I'm waiting when I'm recording so you could get my reaction. What I just read before and some of the things that I've said, I literally just, as I'm recording, I'm saying them. This is exactly what I said here. Okay, those of us who have been on the street long enough know it when we see it. Give it a few weeks to cook, that lady will be exposed. Her choice of word, okay, this is the one here. Her choice of words and her statements sound like the tabloid and royalist talking point. It doesn't look good for her. That's what I think too. I'll go into that. She sounds like a plant. This has been cooking for some time. MBE, huh? Okay, there's those alphabet thing. Yep, she's doing the dirty work for them. In my humble opinion. Exactly, she will be exposed and wish she had stepped down. Okay, like she is trying to destroy the organization on purpose. Yeah. And her statement does not make sense to me. Why is she including Africa as a whole instead of Botswana and, oh my God, Lesotho and Botswana? This was the focus. Okay, so now I'm into that. The Daily Fail, really, that's the word here. She knows the string she is pulling. What irks me is that she also knows Harry and Meghan will be on the receiving end of the debacle, no matter who is wrong or right. Yeah, so this came from that. All right, let's put a prayer. Prayer for... I'm looking at this picture here. Okay? Meghan knows the situation of her husband. I mean, they don't tell us everything that's going on in the background. But she's trying to put the separation. I mean, not only she's educated, she knows how to hustle. Okay? Meghan knows how to hustle. And she knows the goal of anyone that come across her husband. And what they're trying to do to her husband. And this is why Harry was like, it's not going to happen. They build, and it will never happen.
The people I feel most sorry about are the trolls who their hopes are just built and built and built. And it's like, yes. And then it doesn't happen.
Harry knows what he got to defend him. But anyway, I started the prayer. I went back to the picture. And the prayer that I put here, prayer for those who try to do us wrong. So it says here, let us pray. Father, I pray for that woman that you might expose the evil done against Sentabale and that the perpetrator might be brought to repentance or else experience the pain he or she inflicted on others. Let them be unable to sleep. Oh my God, this is a savage prayer. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at this. This is savage. Let them be unable to sleep or waken. I'm sorry, I'm laughing, but I'm like, this is savage. We've been too nice. Okay, let me continue. Awaken them with the painful reality of what they've done and judge them accordingly. Let me read it again. Father, I pray for that woman who don't want to resign. I forgot her name, and I will pronounce her name wrong anyway, from Sentabale. Okay, that you might expose the evil done against Sentabale and that the perpetrator might be brought to repentance or else experience the pain he or she inflicted on others. Let them be unable to sleep. Awaken them with the painful reality of what they've done and judge them accordingly. I swear, I'm trying not to laugh on this prayer because that prayer is savage and that's what needs to be put out there for them. They refuse to leave the Sussexes alone. Alright, so that is it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Or become a member on my other channel. This channel is not monetized, which means I cannot have members. Okay, so PYTE and Happy Team Sussex, both of them have membership. You could go there and become a member. Alright? So that is it. Thank you for watching.
Evolution. This is the future. This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
You realize once you have access or a voice that people are willing to listen to, with that comes a lot of responsibility.
We're a fantastic team. We know we are, and we hope to, over time, try and have as much impact for all the things that we care about as much as possible.
Evolution. This is the future.